everyone, and welcome to my podcast, Gems. And my name is Glassell. And what does my podcast stand for? Well, it stands for many things, and I put words to those letters, and they are glamour, elegance, money, and sex, and not necessarily in that order, because we live in a reality of sex and no sex, mostly. We either are getting it or we ain't getting it. We're either complaining or we're joyful. So, what if there was another possibility? What if there was more to life than either getting or not getting? I know, funny topic, right? And I have to admit to you, I have lived a great deal of my life being frustrated that I was not getting. I mean, maybe I'm the only one, but maybe not. And so everything, as you begin to look at this topic, everything that creates your life and your reality is not getting can change. Now, what does it take to actually change that? Well, the first thing is to kind of not make it so significant. Okay, so I'm not getting it. Okay, well, whatever. Okay, so what else is possible? What can I do? What can I add to my life? You know, where can I go to meet new people? Perhaps I've been hanging out with the not getters. So I had this lovely conversation with my creative producer and talking about networking, and I got this really cool awareness that I haven't even tapped into half the networking groups where I live. And how much fun could that be to meet people, to meet new people? How much more could be created if you were willing to receive new and different experiences? So, is there a networking group in your area that you can tap into? And what if receiving and getting was more than just, copulation? What if you could actually begin to interact with people and share your businesses and share your lives and create new friendships and create new futures? One of the questions when I used to go to these social events that Houston is a real social place. And so I get invited, almost every day to go to a social event. And I don't always go, and sometimes I go, but one of the things I ask before I go, and not necessarily like days or anything, but like in the car driving there, I ask, wow, I wonder who I can meet at this place that would be interested in connecting with me, connecting me to others, connecting over money, connecting over wellness, connecting over healing, connecting over consciousness. I'm available for a variety of connections. Wow, I wonder what it would take for my energy to pull in exactly who I require to meet today. And everything doesn't allow that, destroy and uncreate it all. So I began to have more fun with going to these social events by actually asking consciousness, asking the universe, asking the elementals to work with me. Oh my, I just probably crossed a line into metaphysical mongo, jungo, mambo, jumbo to you. But in truth, the molecular structure of the universe has ears and it has a voice. Are you listening? And one way you can bring that voice to a real clear, practical sense is the interaction you have with your dog or your cat. So tell me, when your dog requires to go outside, do you know it? When your dog requires a walk, are you aware of it? When your dog requires food, do you know it? Are you aware of it? So that's energy, my friends. Everything is energy. Everything is about energy. If you break it down to the most basic transliteration of life, are you willing to have that kind of interaction with all people and all things? If you are, amazing futures can be created. Your past can be destroyed and uncreated. Your present can change in 10-second increments. You can come out of darkness into light, out of depression into healing, joyful wellness of daily living. Why do I say that? Because I'm full of hot air? No. Although if I was full of hot air, I could be like my own helium balloon. That would be kind of cool. However, I say that because I freaking did it. I was like the most depressed person I knew 18, 19 years ago. And I've been seeking seeklessly. Ooh, I wonder if that's a word. I've been seeking seeklessly and not finding since I was 16 years old on what could be happy. And I felt like I was an alien from another planet. Well, actually, I still kind of do. And actually, I might be. I'm probably not really from this place. And ooh, that feels so much happier for me. Okay, I'm not from here. I'm learning to live here. Does anybody out there feel like that? And if you'd like tools to actually not only maintain and survive here, but to actually thrive here, then Access Consciousness just might be for you. And so we'd love to invite you to a seminar. We'd love to invite you to my podcast continually. And we'd love to invite you to begin to ask more questions, because the questions you ask will empower your today and your tomorrow. And if you'd like to know more about this, please, please, please go to my website. It's my name. If you found me, you know my name. You know my name. You know my number. Well, actually, you don't know my number. But if you find me on my website, there is a way to reach me. So I really wish that you guys would have the greatest life ever. And if change is what you're looking for, I can give you many options for that and many tools. So I hope you have the most awesome day, whether you hear this podcast on a Monday or a Sunday. I hope you have the best week ever. And I hope you know that you're truly the gift when you're present. What would it take for you to become more present for your life, for your present, and for your future? Thanks so much for listening. See you next time on Gems with me, Ray Glassell.